Hello, my name is Zachary Green, and we are here with another episode of College Conundrums. I'm here with my really good friend Natalie Jones, who came all the way from Cal State Long Beach to speak with you guys about what it's like being a student there.
I'm Natalie Jones. I'm 18. I go to Cal State Long Beach, and I'm a freshman. I am currently Miss Teen Long Beach. I did this pageant in college, and it was my second pageant, and I just really wanted to get involved somehow in the community, especially because I'm not from Long Beach.
Yeah.
And so basically I get to do that for the whole year, and it's a really good way for me to stay involved, and also I get money.
Woohoo! Yeah, money. No, but so why don't you tell us what your major is, first of all?
Oh yeah, my major is speech language pathology.
Ooh.
And so basically it's like becoming a speech therapist. And so I want to work with kids in like the clinical field first, and then maybe once I'm older I could do the like education field, working in elementary schools or working in hospitals.
So giving back to your community and helping others.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your high school experience and some of the things that made it possible for you to go to Long Beach?
Oh yeah, okay, so I was really busy in high school. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I was involved in like about 10 different clubs. It's crazy. I was in Link Crew. I was president of Solar Cup Club. I founded that club where we like build and race a solar powered boat. I was part of track and field and cross country and just various different things. Basically, I just wanted to really work on improving my leadership skills. And so I think that's something really important, you know, when you're doing college applications and stuff, is like, okay, how can I set myself apart from everyone? And being a leader is like a really good way to do that.
I completely agree.
Yeah, and then, you know, find what you're passionate about. Find things that, like, helping the community.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you're passionate about kids, you could be a babysitter, you know? Even shadowed at a speech language pathology clinic for a couple weeks during the summer, and that helped when I was applying for my field.
Yeah, internships are huge. What is the atmosphere like at your school? Give us a little bit of the demographic, the size, just how does it feel?
Yeah, so our school is huge. It's about 37,000 people.
Wow.
That's undergrad and graduate. About 30,000 is undergrad, and it's actually a really big commuter school. And so, like, there's lots of people that will have apartments or just live nearby. I live on campus. I live in Los Cerritos,
Nice.
which is the honors house. And so, like, that's really cool because I have my own little community of people that we, like, interact with and, you know, there to support and just be there. And so, like, I guess it's really laid back. I really like the feel of how...
Does it feel slow, like almost? Not slow, but like just...
Almost like, okay, I have time.
Yeah.
People are just comfortable there, and they're really open and friendly.
Yeah.
And I would say the community is very diverse.
Natalie teaches yoga lessons to the track and field team, so...
Yes, I
that in
do.
mind.
It's
So...
super cool.
That's
I am
awesome.
the team manager of the track and field team at Long Beach. It's really fun. I'll be able to travel with them in spring during season, and I teach yoga, which is super great. And I actually got into yoga because of injuries I had my senior year in high school. That was pretty crazy. I mean, you know about
Yeah,
those.
I know. Natalie has a crazy medical story that happened that will give us a little bit of insight on her school and what happened to her. So tell us what happened.
Oh, yes, I did. My toe. I chipped my toe bone because I wasn't hydrated enough, and I stood up really quick and I blacked out and I fell off my bed. So stay hydrated. Really
Stay
good.
hydrated. And
Take care of yourself in college.
What are some tips for getting involved at your school? I mean, what are some of the cool activities and things that they do? And I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think getting involved, you just kind of really have to step out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the people in my dorm even now haven't joined things, but it's really because it can be really easy to just stay in your dorm and just stay in your comfort zone. you really have to be intentional about like looking at posters around you, going online and seeing what clubs are meeting and stuff like that. Again, finding what you're passionate about. And then going out and finding clubs that are like that. I mean, there's tons of different clubs. I mean, I'm actually interested in joining salsa club next semester.
Really?
Yeah, and like, I've never done salsa, but it's like, it'd be fun and you stay active.
Long Beach, I mean, it doesn't have so much so as some of the other beach schools, but it's kind of seen as a party school. Would you say that you see that? Is it there? I mean, how do students, if they want to get involved in it or if they want to stay away from it?
Yeah, I would say it's really easy to go either way.
Yeah.
Like, me and my roommate personally, I've actually never been to a college party. That's just like my own personal.
Yeah.
I don't really want to. But like my neighbors are like the biggest partiers in the entire floor. Like literally they.
Honors college turnout.
Yeah. They're always going to like different frat houses and stuff. And basically, if you want to go to a party, like you can go to frat houses and stuff like that. You could just ask anyone, really.
There's something going on with
And they'll like invite. I've been invited to a party before, but I just not really my crowd. But
I like Netflix and
Yeah.
just relaxing and
I like talking to people and hanging out.
I love it. Natalie has always had a big appetite. She likes to eat.
Yeah.
What is an average meal in the day of the life of college student Natalie Jones?
Okay, so I would say first 2 weeks of college, I ate too much. Like, I really did. I was probably eating like...
And Natalie is...
I mean, that's thanks to my metabolism, luckily.
Yeah.
But I would say I was probably eating like 2 to 3 plates of things at each meal for the first 2 weeks.
Did your school have a buffet?
Yeah, it's like an open buffet thing. So you can get as many plates of
So
stuff
you-
as you want, and they had like soup and salad bar and like 3 different main meal options.
Like meats and pastas and
Yes, and plus they always have dessert like 24 hours. So like I had to be careful after 2 weeks. I like stepped back a bit, and I actually met with a nutritionist we had
nice.
at our school. Like a lot of places, people don't know there's nutritionists that
At
are
their
available
school. Yeah.
for free because they're basically like grad students that are nutrition majors, and that was really helpful because especially when I was prepping for my pageant, I wanted to get on to like a healthier track.
Yeah. When you get into school, it's hard to find time to work out if you're not an athlete or on that track. So
It's just easy to be like, oh, I have homework or I just want to sleep. And
I
so
prefer sleeping, but
yeah, I think everyone does.
yeah. Any advice about your school that you want to share or kind of give?
Yes. Okay. So I go to a CSU, obviously, and I think personally, I had a lot of like stigmas against CSUs because it's always like
It's like UC's, university.
Yeah, they're so great. And
Cal
it's like,
State, yeah.
CSUs are incredible schools. I still feel challenged there, and I feel like there's a great community. And just because it's cheaper doesn't mean
It's less.
less
Yeah,
of a
what is
school.
tuition at your school?
So it's like really good. So if you're just going to school, it's about $6,000 a year.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so definitely saving.
But then probably with room and board, it comes out to like 15,000, right?
Well, actually, so room and board is more expensive than the school. It's
Wow.
about, depending on your meal plan, it's from $10,000 to $12,000.
Okay.
So then you'd add that to whatever. But then a lot of people will choose to do apartments, and
It's a little cheaper when you have roommates.
yeah, so like they'll get roommates with a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and then that's cheaper.
Does your school make first-year students stay in the dorms? Because some schools are like that, and yeah,
Yeah, they do require that freshmen stay in the dorms unless you live close enough to like.
that you can commute.
Yeah.
Would you change your school, or if you could have done it differently, would you have? Or are you really content with where you're at?
I am really content with where I'm at. Like, I think because I made the best decision with my major,
Yeah.
this is literally the best school for speech language pathology in Southern California. And so, I don't think I realized that at first, but they're telling us, like, people from UCLA and, like, all these
Go there for
prestigious
grad
schools,
school.
yeah, are coming
Yeah.
there. And so that's why I feel really confident in my decision to go here.
Beautiful. Thank you.